get into it, I think. I hope I set the right option settings. I probably did. Oh well, if not, I'll just... Yeah, okay, cool, we got a timer going. Oh, man. Everything's a little bit smaller. Alright, I'm screwing up already. Don't worry about it. Man, it's great. I've been enjoying it a lot. And this is why I haven't been streaming lately. Well, because I only like to stream speedrunning, really. So, if I'm learning a speedrun, I don't know, I don't like to stream that in between bit. Oops, okay, that's not too bad. Ah, trust me, we'll be bad throughout this. Trust me. So far this has gone okay, like kind of subpar if anything, but you know, that's sort of to be expected. We're still waiting for the RNG bit, so... Alright, first boss, even though it's basically a side boss, it's a little thing. Done already. Oh man, I wish I could take that bomb with me. I've got to hold F. F's in chat, even though no one's here. That's fine. I'm happy about that though. I'm happy that no one's here. Good thing. Can confirm. Oh boy. Oh man, I know no one's here, Yogi. It's fine, it's been a while. Ah. How are you? Cool, I got a cool drop. I still haven't got the good thing I need to actually continue the run, but it's whatever, don't worry about it, we'll get it later. Nope. Oh, I screwed up. I screwed up big time. Ah, cool, we actually got it. First try, easy. Man, because it doesn't have rebindable controls, and a lot of people just can't deal with that. There was also a at first you could use like controller, which a lot of people got annoyed about, even though I'm using mouse and keyboard now because I kind of think it's better for locking on for a few things. There are also a few things that are a little bit like yeah, they're a little bit odd sometimes, but it's not all too bad, I think at least. Alright, after this here. So basically, if you have no clue what this game is like, it's Souls-like sort. Ah, crap. Okay, it's a Souls-like thing where like there are lots of bosses. There is no jumping. Yeah, I really would recommend it. It's pretty enjoyable, and the devs are pretty active. There you go. That's what I was meant to do. There's no jumping. Well, you'll see the whole game here now, so enjoy that. Well, hopefully, assuming I actually do well. Ugh, already got diseases. That's fine. Cool, I got it. And don't get hit. Thank you. See, you can take full damage just if your stamina is too low when you fall, because it takes an amount of stamina from you. So there's a real key part of the speedrun is just trying to manage this, manage the stamina, and that's basically it. Well, that's kind of just what any sort of like game is like anyway, isn't it? Like, there's a few things you can do on PC like that. That's incredibly easier on PC. Just being able to swap from one staircase to the other, because you need basically an exact down input, and that's just really hard to do on a controller, I find. I'm actually gonna kill this for safety, to hopefully get something good. I can get that. That'll help out a little bit, even though it's just a slow. Whatever. So this is the first like actual boss of the segment. And we're doing this in a decent time, I think. Alright, this fight is basically like a mob rush. So it'll summon 2 enemies of particular types at first easier, and then the next will be bow and arrow guys. So it's around there. There you go. These guys are annoying because they can do like a stab attack quite quick and it will catch you off guard. So now the actual slightly harder enemies. So these ones just have combos and such, which makes them slightly harder to deal with. But once you get used to them, they're not too bad. They also have things like jump ages. I'm trying to dress them up a little bit, but they aren't cooperating that well. But you know, it happens. There you go. So I had a shield on me, which basically meant it took my first hit. So that's nice. Now the final blocks of enemies. That's not good. I accidentally rolled it. Oh, I got one down. Still making good time. So basically, the whole key idea about this run is to use this book that we have here, the Basilisk Guide, which basically, with faith, the like magic currency, can increase our. Oh, that's good. Straight away. It can increase our damage by 1 to 2 every single time. But we're using it like a lot of times over the course of the run, because we're basically doing this throughout. So this weapon's going to be super overpowered by the end of the game. And that's basically the plan of this run. But the unfortunate part about that means we cannot die throughout the whole thing. So it's really not friendly to like a new play, if that makes sense. So that's why it's been a little while. So I wanted to actually get good at this game. Well, I'm still not good at this game, but I feel confident enough to actually be able to complete a run. So we picked up this key here earlier, so we can unlock this cell, so we can unlock a prisoner. Well, let's see. Yep, cool. Sometimes I mess up. She gives us a thing that increases our health, which is good. Hell yeah. I've gone to this ladder right away. It also lets us unlock a shortcut later on, because a friend was looking for her. It's like, ah, cool, you found her? Nice! Cool. Oh, well that almost went badly. I almost accidentally got hit there. This game very much like if something bad happens, it'll just spiral out of control for you. I'm killing that one just to hopefully move him far enough away so I don't have to deal with a debuff called Afraid. That debuff's really annoying. Essentially it means whenever you get it when you exit a zone when an enemy's still around. Because it's like, oh, you've run away from an enemy. Nothing good here still for that. I think I'll probably use this still. Cool. got an armor upgrade and everything. I didn't get a rune though, that's unfortunate. Basically, you can have runes in this game, which fill up this, and on every 5 hits it will activate a special ability, which means for a certain amount of time, you get some sort of buff. Okay. Oh cool, they used that attack straight away. That one didn't hit me. Oh wow, I actually reached. There's only one attack combo that can really attack me. And that's when he does his 3-chain attack. Otherwise, they shouldn't hit me. So now he's going into his second spookier phase. That might be it. No, here we go. That might be it. That'll be good. So that's the next boss. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Going along great. Now I've just got to not mess up for the rest of it. Which, hey, definitely could happen. So this is the guy who's like, hey, come closer. Have you met my friend? Oh yeah, I just freed her. And now he'll open up a shortcut. There you go. Open up this. This gives us basically a guaranteed dark rune, which is just increased percentage damage, which is real nice. Real nice. This boss is pretty easy once you kind of understand what's this all about. It's really all about stamina management. He doesn't really have many direct attacks. He'll just summon those purple things that up here and do that. So basically you've got to dodge those and not be an idiot like I just was. Whoops. This fight can throw you sometimes. Ah, come on. He's on there. There you go. Yeah. Oh, cool. That was that boss. Wait, what just happened? I don't know what happened. Oh well. I think I pressed 4 or something. That changed everything. Oh well. That's good enough. The sims aren't great that I picked up there. Oh well. Going up here. Down here. Into here. Going left, straight off. Gotta dodge the spooky boy. Cool, dodge the spooky boy. Awesome. This is all going pretty well so far. I'm pretty happy about that. Oh, cool, just got diseased. Sounds good. So basically it's really annoying armor in this game. If you don't have armor, eventually you'll just get diseased. So it just really punishes you for just being hurt in general, which is kind of annoying, but oh well. Like, I'd much rather him take my health than I would take my armor. So, I'm gonna do this again here. I'm actually only going to use it once. No, that's not better. Because I also want to just get rid of that disease. because this statue poses disease, but it all costs faith, so you have to sort of make your decisions wisely. Gonna go over here, rather than straight to the boss, because over here there's a damage stone. There's also a puzzle combination there to get a different weapon, but we don't use that, so... Anyway, so here's another boss. Okay. Yeah, those are in fact the armor things. Right, gonna use her annoying phase where she does that thing. If you're wondering why this fight seems so easy, 1, we've got overpowered weaponry. 2, she's pretty easy. And also, there's a second phase. Yeah, we're gonna lose that. Hell yeah. Perfect. Exactly what we need. Now here's the wait segment. So this is kind of the boring part of the run, where we have to wait a little bit, and then also we have to go through the slow corridors. So that's unfortunate, but oh well. So how have you guys been? It's been a while. Like, I've had a haircut. Things are different now. I'm not running Darkest Dungeon at the moment. It's been a while. Next is Necrosh. Okay. I've still only got a Dark Room 2, so I want something better than that, hopefully. So basically we go all the way over here, press R, and fall over here, and hold F. Because he talks a bunch. He talks a whole bunch. And this is where mainly, like, changing languages might actually speed up the run a little bit. Because hopefully that wall of text will be a smaller wall of text, you know? Well, at least doing it in English first. Cool, come on guys. And spam, spam, spam. Cool. It's 60? That's shame. Well, I mean, I had it on Switch, you know, just, this whole big thing here. So, oh, whoops, went a bit too far. I've already bought it and played it and done that. It's pretty fun. I enjoyed it. Oh, darn it, don't go too far up in the air. Ah, crap. That's not fun. There you go, they're both gone though. Yeah, that's the forbidden pendant. You don't want that. Unfortunately though, I did take a damage. So my armor will start rotting soon. Ugh. Oh well. So I'll eventually get debuffs and all that sort of thing. It's really just not enjoyable. It's also not enjoyable having him slowly walk along. Oh well. Okay. There's also this limbo thing here, but you can just walk past it, and he's like, shh! I'm gonna slowly stand here while we're gonna move quietly. Cool, guys. Silence, guys, come on. Ah, lovely, we stand. Good. Now that we've finished being silent, just... Please, thank you. Come on, come on, thank you. Ah, wait, isn't this? Yeah, this bit. I mean, I'm just gonna pass that now and do that. You going? Thank you. Yeah, it's just constantly just getting stronger. It's really lovely. Like, you'll just see how powerful I've got this at the end, and I find it beautiful. There's also an in-game time for this, so that's nice. Yeah, please wait. Thank you. This is the final one where I can actually just not pay attention to it, so that's nice. Get an armor piece in this one. Oh, that's interesting. So I can't crit, but I do extra just plain damage. That's nice, I guess. Not right now. Shield? Yeah, I know. Gosh. There's one big boss that I had to fight. Okay, so there are like several different paths in this game that you can all go down. The one I went down was hard and took me a while. Let's remember how to do this section. Yeah, cool. You just gotta go straight. It's like, man, gotta remember how to do this hard segment. Gotta just go straight. It's really difficult. I'm gonna pick up the bomb actually. There's another enemy here. This is the area where the shield enemies really start coming out, to be fair. It's okay, bye, bomb. Whoops. I'm an idiot. I didn't actually land on that, obviously. Obviously. But yeah, there's one big boss which basically just focuses around the shield and just like, oh boy. Oh boy. It was not good. Anyway, I'm going. Hopefully we can get a better rune soon. Not yet. Gotta go left there, right here, I mean. That's the correct direction. And now here's where the next boss is. Lovely. Okay, so this boss can be easy. I just need to not be bad. He has this first phase where he just has lots of fireball orbs. You just gotta dodge them all. You'll sort of stay in the middle. Screwed up once. Then he's got his scythe phase. But he also has no health whatsoever. You gotta read a book. And then he explodes into this phase. is, as you can see, his hardest phase. Oh, actually. When you actually screw up. There you go. Let's not screw up too much. There you go. Ah, fun times. Gonna do that. And actually just use it straight away. I know, right? Books of suckers, clearly. I won't actually smash that. Cool. Let's not pound our way down. Ah, darn it, I still did damage. Oh well. This is a really scary bit where they're all really scary and I just run past them. But they're not near an exit, so it's fine. Imagine if they were. Oof. There's the damage. There's another debuff. And it's one of the worst debuffs you can get. It's just, you are slower now. Congratulations. This way is going left, then going right. Well, not that far right, but going up the ladder then right. And down this way. Oh gosh, learning how to play this game was hard. I don't even know how to still. I'll be honest. What is this game? How do I play? I gotta get it back. Ow, ow. That was not fun. That was not what I wanted. No debuff? Cool. I'm actually going to get rid of these here. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. Because this drops that, which will remove that first, and then I can do this. Okay, let's not be too much of an idiot. There you go. I'm so used to it. Hopefully get a better... Oh, cool, flesh. I'd want that. Flesh heals all health, which is real nice. Real nice indeed. Okay. I'm actually gonna destroy the first one. Ow, okay. Ow, okay. Oh. Man, he's wrecking me. And this is meant to be like the easiest boss. Just getting screwed over. Hey, my armor's wrecked. Oh well. Okay, now I've got to do fun things, like puzzles. I don't really actually know the solution to this puzzle yet, so I kind of just pray and do it until it somewhat seems okay. I kind of have an idea of what I've got to do, but it's okay. I don't know entirely what's going on. But really we need to learn this better for the speedrun. Because currently I've got no clue. Not that one, clearly. cool. It's all in a nice pattern now. Let's change that. Come on, game. We can do this. I believe in myself. Puzzles. I know, right? I'm just sort of clicking. I'm not actually paying attention to what I'm doing. Which probably isn't a good thing. Oh boy. Speedrun, am I right? There you go. Cool. So now I'm gonna do crap. I know, right? Did you see that? It's almost like a speedrun a puzzle game. Anyway, I'm just gonna buff myself to crap now. Using a nice little exploit I found. This is truly brilliance in its all fineness. I love this. This is great. Essentially, there's a statue over there that gives you faith every time you first enter a room, and this section is coded weirdly, so you can actually re-enter the same room. So that means we can infinitely buff our sword up to however high we want to. So yeah, it's pretty useful. The only downside of what I've got going on here is the fact that I have low health going into basically a boss rush, which is unfortunate, but I'll deal with that. I think. See, I don't stop breaking games. I never do. Let's face it. But I'm just gonna do this until these fights are kind of trivial, honestly. You could do them earlier, or you could do them not. But I just want to do it, and that's fine. Like, if you're actually good, I don't know. My argument here is that like the bosses will just take a while to do. So if you can do them in less hits, then it'll be faster, right? But then of course this takes time to actually grind up. But you know, deal with it, because this will make it actually easy, and it's great. And I'm really happy that I found I can break the game in this way. So we're gonna get these to basically astronomical levels of oh, and it's also just me doing something boring again. I love it. Me doing something boring to make it, everything else faster. I love it. I never change, do I? Never change. Oh, it's great. I never thought I'd do this on my first try either. Like, what is this? I thought I'd stream for a while and do, like, have a few attempts, you know? But no, you're just gonna do it on your first time, are you? Oh, well, I don't know. I've still gotta actually do this fight, so... okay, now I'll actually take the time to see what items I have, so... Because there is a box over here. So I'm gonna see what I get from the box. Okay. Kinda crap, honestly. I'll have a stim. Sure. Oh wait, whoops, that was the wrong thing. Oh well. Does not matter. Wasting time, am I right? Oh well. Anyway, let's just keep on buffing our sword for now. Until I feel satisfactory with it, honestly. Hey Cryfall, how's it going? You enjoying yourself? Don't steal my good RNG, I need that right now, because I'm about to do the hard bit, you know? Like, I'm about to do the boss fights. Like, the final boss fights at the end. Which is scary. Very, very scary. Which is why I'm prepping for it. by making my weapons overpowered. Good to hear it. You still on holiday right now, yeah? Cool. Yeah, enjoy that, man. Enjoy that. Okay, we've almost got above 100, which is nice. I don't know quite what level I want to leave it at, but I'll figure that out eventually. Because I do only have like 5 hits I can take throughout all of these boss fights, so I'd rather just be super overpowered rather than... Oh man, Austria. Nice. That sounds fun. Cool, I've gone over 100 now, but I'll do it for a little bit longer, I think. Just because world record right now is like, you know, it is 45 minutes, so I will, you know, I'll keep going for a little bit longer until I feel like I can. Yeah, I'm glitching out the game. When do I never not break the game? Come on. Just to make things easier. I've only got a damage rune 2 as well, which really sucks. Plus 100 stress? What? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean at all. I go over 200 damage now. I'll do it for this one more attempt. So go up. Okay. Alright guys, we're gonna stop now and we're gonna see how well we do. Actually doing fights. I'm nervous. This run could still die if I just am bad at the game. Which I very well could be. I'm not, yeah, I know, don't worry. The world record's 45 minutes, so I wanna actually, did it. I know, right? What is this? Still nervous about that. So, healing up. And then we're gonna do a little bit more. Okay, for you, I'll do a little bit more. I'll do one more. Okay, cool. Does that make you feel better? Okay, cool. Let's go. So I currently do 118 to 223. So basically this, there's a statue that lets you get a faith, but it's usually only meant to happen once. But because how this room is weird, how that segment's like different from the rest. For 1 second. Oh, whoops. Oh, that was not good. So I'm gonna do a last little round of buffing here, and then I'm gonna pick up that shield instead. Oh. So yeah, that statue lets you regain faith to max, and there's an item that we had there, the book, which let you basically infinitely, well, it lets you increase your damage by 1 to 2 every time you use it, and so we can essentially stack damage forever if we want to. Which, yeah, you can tell why that's good. I think, maybe. Okay. Well, let's hopefully do this. This isn't the final one. There's another boss after this, but... Wow, whoops, I took damage. Make sure he dies. Okay. Next is just the queen and the final boss. So I'm going to do this here to get rid of that buff there, and then this too. And actually go over to here. Oh gosh, my nose. Anyway. And heal this up to full as well. Cool. Next, this is the final 2 bosses of the game. So this is the queen. This is one of the easiest bosses in the game, but there's a few of those. I can get slowed down here by a few things. Queen. Oh boy. Well, this is gonna be it. Let's see if we can do this. Come on, actually go, please. Thank you. Alrighty then, final boss. Alright. Whoops. Oh, come on. This is actually a really good phase. Alright, well, I finally completed a run. It's a little bit slower than world record, but I'm happy with that, you know? Like, I could have probably done that better, but I'm alright with that. And woohoo. I can't believe I did that first try. Oh, that was my first run today, and I almost beat world records. Yeah, world record right now is 45:21.